bitter
welcome
old
here.
man, a bookbinder who longed to write stories
Let's
that
hear the
would
man.
touch the world's heart,
Why not? Let's hear the
though
man.
he was said to not have one himself.
If they will spurn my stories, I shall rewrite theirs. I will tear
Really?
down their heroes.
Yeah.
I will make their tragedies my triumph.
Okay, bro.
And make them see the truth. Let me have the wolf by my side, the honesty of its hunger. Give me the wicked
No, bro.
witch and the evil ogre. Give me the darkest depth of the human soul. I will bind them together with blood and give the world a new story.
A new story.
A lesson for them all to remember. Never let genius go unrecognized. Once upon a time.
But listening to the story just for a great start. We are here to play Torn Tales. It's a beta game, still being developed. This is what I call a storytelling RPG, or sort of, as I would say. And the first thing, I need to do something on my tablet. Just because of Vivbot, it's a small configuration. No big deal, it's just because my screen keeps going down, so I have to change stuff on my screen. Like suspension after an activity, never timeout. That's cool. Because now I can see the chat and work at the same time. So guys, it's beta. Don't worry about it. We can do it. And there we go. We're gonna open the game. Try to get some help. Okay. Firstly. I'm not usual to stream at Sunday, but you know, school started. I still have not managed to get my schedule right on time. My schedule is still a bit cranky. So yeah. Okay. You know, people on Facebook. Let me check out for this. I want to send this one here. And there we go. Let's play. Bugs or feedback, click here to visit our Google group. Okay. Let's undergo the story. Let's actually play. So I have already started a game just to try out the game and see if everything was working. I played 16 minutes last night, a little bit at 2 a.m. because that's the time I have to go and play actually. So let's start a new one. And let's replay the tutorial
Once upon a time,
and go on everything.
there was a girl whose skin was white
This
as
game's
snow.
good because I don't have to speak. The
She
guy
fled
just reads the
her
book.
wicked stepmother and found safety in the forest with
She
7
fled.
dwarves.
With 7 dwarfs.
But
So,
this
okay, it's,
was not her forest. Where am
this
I?
is Snow White.
Said Snow White.
Snow White story.
I do not know these trees. I do not know these paths. How will I ever find my way home?
Just then, a foul beast appeared, its teeth sharp and diseased. before Snow White could do anything to fend off the
Snow
nightmare.
White found a wolf? Who the hell? Who would think of that?
A man in green emerged from the undergrowth. Marion?
Robin Hood?
Said the man the people hailed as Robin Hood. No. Forgive me. Your face. It is similar, but... You should be careful where you wander, milady. These woods can be treacherous for one so fair.
Okay. And a spell.
I have learned to take care of myself these past years, friend Archer, said Snow
Ooh.
White. Few of them have shown any interest in fairness. But pray, whose forests are these? Which king do you serve? One who is a better symbol than sovereign, I fear, sighed the outlaw, though his warmth never wavered. Come, you are not the only lost soul I have stumbled
So
across
I get
this
the
day.
story. This is all about characters of fictional movies. I don't know the Doctor, but these two are Snow White and Robin Hood. So these are all fictional characters of actual stories. So left click to move to a position. Your party will follow you and attack enemies on when you left click on. Okay. Right click to rally a position. Okay, so if I want to rally, if I want to join them, I just right click. Okay. Seems fair. So we move on with left clicks. Basic stuff. And there's an enemy there. So once target, it goes automatically. So it auto targets the enemies, so there's no need for me. But someone has to tank. Okay, we take care of the mice. So okay, so they drop purple orbs. I guess those are experience, and they also drop, yeah, green health drops. Pretty basic for now. Scrolling down. For now is not at all that difficult. Actually, it's quite easy, quite understandable and reasonable. Reasonably easy. And there you go. You just press and kill them. You can actually go near them just to see the animations. What I like about this game, and the first thing that caught my attention, was the images and all the crafting of the maps. They're really, you know, quite neat. It suits the era, you know, of the tales. It's a
The
Snow
outlaw
White more
took Snow
bloody.
to his camp, and his other guest, the Doctor, whose name was Jekyll, and whose secret was Hyde.
Hide.
Fret not, said Robin Hood, for you are under my protection, and few who are not friends of the people steer their venture into the forest of Sherwood.
Don't know which
On
doctor
my
is this
honor,
guy.
we will find the paths back to your realms. My outlaw's honor, for at least I can take pride in my crimes.
Pride in my crimes, yeah.
But the good doctor was afraid of something. Of eyes that stared back through the undergrowth. Would they be counted as friends of the people?
No, said the idealistic fool in green.
So this is a
No,
fairy tale
they
game.
most certainly would not.
The archer readied his bow.
Counting the fairy tale.
If we must fight, I would know who I fight beside. They call me Snow White.
Dr. Henry
Dr.
Jekyll.
Henry Jekyll. At your service. Excellent. And I was Robin, Lord of Locksley. And by
We already
my
know you,
bow,
Robin.
I shall be
You're
so
the
again.
archer here, man. Stay it.
Now
Stay that
then,
way.
gentlemen. Who's first?
Who's first? So who's first? Okay, guess this is a save spot. This is where you save. You're currently playing as Robin Hood, but you can switch to other characters by pressing their portraits. So if I change portraits, I can select different characters. Okay, seems fair. I'm gonna play with Snow White. Okay, you You can also press F1, F3 to switch directly to a character, or tab to cycle through them. Okay. Seems fair. Why is the archer going away? Health replenish. I'd rather play with Snow White because I can stay in the back and just shoot people with range. And the doctor can go first. Right click on a character's protect to switch character's mode. So we can either be in aggressive mode, guard mode, or in evasive. For what I reckon, guard mode, he just targets everything you target. Doesn't threaten anything. Aggressive, he will target anything they see, and in evasive, they will keep their ways out. So I'm gonna keep in defensive, and this guy defensive. And I'm gonna go for Snow White, and keep this guy in front. Because it's really handy to get a guy that tanks for you. And actually, Robin Hood and me playing as Snow White, we can just spam spells from the back row. That guy's dying. The doctor. Get that HP, man. Already seen a bug. Can you see the bug here? First bug spotted. Can you see that? Let's press F12 because I just killed a guy and he's still standing there. First bug of the game in like seconds of it. Unbelievable. But it happens. It's a beta. You know how beta works. There's spiders. These are the spider noises. Level up, okay, so I gained enough experience to level up. This is what the game's telling me, so I'm gonna press OK. Click on the book. So let's press this book on the right. And I can see that I leveled up, so I can select an ability of all these trees. Alpha 1, Alpha 2, and Alpha 4. So down here you get the spells menu, which is different. So I will go with Whitefire, 35 mana, 20 mana, deals 110 of power as damage to 1 in a radius of 2.2. This is a radius of 6 meters, and it deals 140 power. I'm gonna go for this one. And now let's go for the doctor actually. And for the doctor I will use, this is the elixir of vitality. I'm going to use this one on the guy because it's going to be my tank. Okay, so only 2 of us have evolved. Let's keep on scrolling. See? This is where I deal my damage. The camera doesn't work really like I wanted to, but never mind. Okay, so this is a dead end. Guess there's nothing to do on this side of the map. You just scroll. This game's actually pretty good. I kind of enjoy this game. It's still developing, still has a lot of bugs, a lot of stuff that need fixing. Maybe some skills that are overpowered. Some monsters that are completely obliterated. But Snow White is just strong. Because of all the spells. And she's Snow White. Oh, let's give Robin Hood a perk. So you got Speed Shot, Lunge, and Bloodlust. I'm gonna go for Bloodlust because this actually is a passive, so it applies a passive to all of us. Can be handy. Can be really handy in all-in situations. I'm gonna pick Snow White. I got interrupted because actually these beasts always get interrupted. Yeah, it's bugging. Still has tons of bugs to fix. But the game concept itself is not really that bad. Graphics are okay, as I would say. I just like the fact that the game looks really old, you know? Gives it a whole look. It has a whole look, like booky look out of a book. So if that's the idea, you nailed it. If that was the main idea, they nailed it. They completely nailed it. On the idea and the concept. So we got some warriors here. We get more experience. Let's go for the left side. There's more enemies. The more experience you get, the better. I don't know. My spells... Don't know what happened there. I didn't see my spell land, which made me sad. This is supposed to be a game that is difficult to play. I guess the spell is still in cooldown. The Doctor tank's really nice. You can auto attack. Okay. And the tree sounds when you defeat a tree. It's like a tree falling down. But there's a split second of timing, and the small trees do the same sound as the big trees. That should be happening. They should have little tree sounds. Okay, so a good radius. Catch the HP, man. Long range attacks are pretty good. We haven't seen more bugs yet. We are yet to find them. You can actually play the game like this. Far away or really close so you can see the details. But definitely it's a different concept of a game. It's not what we used to see. But I guess Baldur's Gate does this and delivers this. Pretty good. So it's gonna be a pretty tough competition for this game to land a good spot. But you know, this is definitely a good game. I can see a story here. I can see a story building up. I leveled up. There goes another bug. You wanna see the bug? Look at me walking back and forth while attacking. See? My animation is the same as going forward. Let me see this up close. So when in battle, the animation kind of gets confused. A little. I went to level 3, but I cannot use any skill. I cannot just go there. There's nothing for me on the book. There's nothing here, you see. I cannot upgrade my skills because I think this skill upgrade, the skill tree is 2 by 2 levels. So level 2, level 4. There's a boss here, I guess. And if it is the same boss that I played it last night, I guess the guy's gonna have a pretty hard time staying at the same place. Let's save. If you don't press the save, it actually does not save. I tried it before. So you see, I cannot see the monster when I'm attacking because my other character is up front, and they are pushing the beast outside. You see, the beast is getting pushed behind. This is a pretty no-no right there. You have to walk with your character. But as you see, look at the boss. Definitely a bug. Definitely a bug. He just fell down there and he's coming back. Look, the guy just climbed a 6-meter wall. So just rally on me. I'm actually pushing the guy. You see, I'm pushing him to the outside. Which is pretty annoying because you stop attacking him when he falls down the hill. You see, it is annoying. And my doctor is getting a lot of damage done to him. But I don't care if he dies. He's just a pleb like every single other character in games. He can be resurrected at save points. So you see, this boss is not really a problem because I can kite him. So for a boss, this guy is pretty weak. And he just keeps going backwards. So we just went down. He leveled up. Robin Hood. Let's collect this item. So you actually have inventory. In the same place you have the skills. Which is different. Not used to that. And the slots are the ones between your skill bars. So here you destroy it. What does this one do? Okay, so this one. Around you, Fury to allies in 12 meters. So this ring must not stay with me. Another annoying thing. This stays open. Ah, it's annoying. It bothers me. Snow White's previous page. Okay, so this guy deserves to get more fury. Snow White's inventory. Let's do this. I guess it's the same inventory as the doctor. Okay. He cannot wear this? Why? It's for Snow White only? It cannot be. Well, if it is... Oh, he's dead, okay. That's why you cannot equip. You can equip items on dead people. So now I can equip. Woo! We got an achievement, Sweet Sorrow. We just revived someone. So let's go for the doctor's page, which is this one, and set him up with this ring. This is gonna be better for him. So we completed this quest. I don't know where to go, but I guess I should go through here. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. He actually leveled up. I guess I should go through here. It's an option, or my only option. And these are level 3 rats. So why not? Why shouldn't we? The controls are a little bit off. You know, I don't feel flowness. I don't know. I don't feel the flowness. It does not flow. The controls don't flow too much. Okay, so let's save it. Save that game. We resurrected the guy twice. There we go. More trees. I actually deal a lot of damage. And I deal slow. So I get them slower. I guess I'm Snow White, I deal snow damage. I shield them, in sort of speaking. They get shielded. So this means there's a big trend here. It's 3 man. How kind. Hello sir, you're a 3 man. It's a 3 man. Look at the animation while I'm striking. Look, this is sloppy. This is not good. You know, it's developing. The game is being developed. It's still a beta. So this means they have a lot to do still. And it's my job to... Oh, one more skill point. It's my job to help them out. Why not? And the cute thing is that they gave me a key for the game, for the beta. But they were the only company till now that actually sent me a welcome card. That's different, and no one ever sent me that. Not a single welcome card. Vulnerability. Yada yada. Let's go for our skill tree. So I can use one more skill point. Deal more burning damage. Which is fine for me. It's fine. Let's go. Another save. Game saved. It says game saved, but I don't trust that. I never trust. Oh, it's a boss coming in my way. He is. It's a big bad wolf. I guess I should not stand in a cross. 12k? This is a mad boss. It's a level 4 boss. $12k of health. Okay. He's actually just a tank. You shouldn't stay in his path if you want to live. If there's a cross, don't be in the cross. Robin Hood down, so it's up to me and Dr. Man. Okay, he damages a lot. He's trying to strike me. Not gonna happen today, bro. Why are you trying to go after me? Strike my tank, please. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, he does that for me. So he's going down slowly but steady. I deal a burning effect, which is good. So he has a weak spot. He stops in midair and he stays there charging. He needs to charge for a launch. So he's pretty weak, if you can say that. He just has a lot of health. And Robin Hood is pretty dumb. Okay. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop going slowly. For now, it's not really that hard to take down the guy. He's just a pain in the ass to take down. Takes some time. It's not really what you can call difficult. He's just what you can call a pain in the ass. Oh, there he comes again. Not gonna be able to make it. You're never gonna hit a granny like that, bro. He can taunt us. Got interrupted. Yay! Revived. Let's save. I guess we killed the bad wolf, which is a beginning. I don't know how much of this game we actually have. So this is the finish line. There's a chest. Collect. So I got an item. I don't know what it does. So what you do, bro? What you do? Unknown tidal stone. Increases attack speed by 11%. Here's a random condition every 20 seconds. Okay, it can be. Because my doctor is gonna be my tank, so it's handy to have something like that. So we did this one. Level 35 side quest, training grounds. Only the beginning. Whew. But they are locked, so let's go for the level 4 quest, which is Robin's Revenge. Oh, no more story plot? I wanted to hear them open the book and read about the story. Okay. Oh no, I want Snow White. That's it. This AoE damage from Snow White. Just like it. Wolves just downed. So I can see this game getting repetitive and repetitive and repetitive over time. Because really, I have the feels of the same thing. It's an overall feeling. But I can see this game being different. It is different already. I don't know. I don't know yet. Still have to play more. But I went in with 0 expectations, so like I always do with every single game that I'm playing for the first time, I just throw in my 0 expectations and always get surprised. So level 4 for the Doctor Man. So Doctor Man, let's get you another skill because it's gonna be handy for you. That skill drops a buff on all of us. Woo! What a burning. Level up. So Robin Hood, you too. I'm gonna go for spread shots. Because I want Robin Hood to be as far away as possible and deal damage from afar. I guess that's a good go. Don't know. Maybe because he's an archer he shouldn't be close to its targets. And Doctor shouldn't be close to his targets, but it's a Doctor. And Snow White cannot go and just tank everything. He needs to be back down, throwing spells. He just used the buff. He didn't need to use the buff, man. He doesn't know when to use the buff. More Spidey Whiteys. So what are you thinking about the game? Just tell me. What's your honest opinion? For me, it's a game. for this genre of games. Okay, we got a chest. Collect. Why not? Elitist. So I'm completing quests. I think that this game will get pretty repetitive over time. Common folk stone, fear taunting stone status effects, increases resistance. Heals 5%. All on satisfactory back to the caster. Doesn't matter. It's not really a good ring, but not really bad. Just a ring. So he gave me a buff. How cool. Let's burn the spiders. The Doctor transforms, so he's like the Hulk. Hulk smash! There he goes. You know, the animations are still poor. That's a problem. It's not that I don't like the game. It's more that the game needs more development yet. It's not yet ready. But in terms of skill trees and items so far, you got a lot of choices. And I don't know how much this game will be in the end cost. But I guess that they wanted this game to be more of sort of so of a $15 range game. I think that's what they want. But I would right now in the position that this game is probably worth about 5 to less euros. Yeah, that's my best guess on it. Because yes. I don't see the money right now. But there's definitely room for improvements. A lot of it. And this game can be really, really cool. And really, really interesting. If this was multiplayer, there'll be a lot of differences. It would differentiate the game. But it's single player, okay, we get it. But multiplayer would be creme de la creme. Creme de la creme. But no. El creme de la creme. They're just quantity. They're rats. Level 6, they're level 6 actually. There's some pretty tough rats. Just the quantity. So at the end of this week, or at the start of the other week, end of this one, I will be here with a schedule because I don't know how many days a week I'll have my university praxis, so that's what you could call it. And I still have no schedule to be done, so Sunday afternoon is gonna be like main thing. Sunday and Friday. I might have to do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday to keep up. The most audienced days. But I still have to manage to get time to study and work. But I will manage. Everybody manages everything, right? Level up. Okay, Doctor leveled up. So she's crippling. We're gonna play about an hour of this game just to get the feels. Maybe an hour and a half, don't know. Because I still have to do some shopping. I have a lot more of games, of new games to play and target. Okay, burn damage. Good thing that I have my tank really prepared. You should always have a good tank. And he has the Elixir, so he can keep healing himself. And because I stopped for a week, suddenly everyone forgets that my stream exists. That shit happens. You need to stream every day. It's pretty difficult to keep up. But I'll try. I will not be able to stream every day, but I'll definitely do my best to stream the most time I can. Oh, 2 bosses? Actually? 3 bosses? Arrested? Are these witches? What are they? There's no description. They should add a small description for the minions. Oh, they're tax collectors. What the hell? They have a small description, sorry. They're tax collectors. Go collect taxes somewhere else, bro. We don't want any taxes. That's why they arrested me. Don't arrest me, or I'll take your taxes. Kill the guy that's arresting me, bros. It's more of an annoying boss. Yay! We got him. Ring of Speed. Collect. Ring of Speed. This is gonna be a ring for Robin. Yeah, attack speed for this guy. Surely. There should be some sort of fountains or potions. There's nothing. Oh, these guys are strong as hell. Good thing I can shoot and go back. I'm kiting. This is what you can call kite. Woohoo, kite. Really? It feels like I'm playing League of Legends, like playing with Ash. The same feeling. Okay, Snow White. It's your turn now, girl. Go get him. He's drinking his potion and everything. This guy is hilarious. So I still have to go do some small shoppings before I end my week. But next week I'll definitely come up with more games, because I still have a lot of games to play. I have a racing game. That's like a building race game. You have to build your own car. That's a pretty cool game. Pretty neat. You can build your car like a 3D model of it. That's what makes it cool. A 3D model, would you guess it? It's really nice. The idea is cool. The idea is really, really neat. So you got 1 skill point I can spare and spend. Because of the level 6. It's gonna be this shot. And I'm gonna... I cannot? It only unlocks level 14? Oh, too bad. I can heal, so let's go for the healing spell. Healing is always good. All I need to do is press the spell. Was that a heal? If that was a heal, that was super weak. Didn't even feel it. I guess I just didn't press the way I should. You see the game, if you see the game is not lagging, it's really the game itself. It's not lags, it's the game. If you see other streams, it's the game. There's other videos. I'm actually the only guy streaming this thing right now. The game sucks? You believe that, so? Compared to the other games that came out, of course it sucks. But this is a beta game, so... It's a beta testing. It's supposed to fix the bugs after the beta and improve the game. If this game gets improvement, it might be good. And I asked for your opinion like 200 hours ago, and you gave it now. Really? You bastard. Oh, the healing. Now I see it. Doctor leveled up. So come here, doctor. But the game has a huge 3 level 8 rat. Is that a trap? Are those rats setting up traps? Collect. I'm gonna give this one to Snow White. Oh, it's an amulet, so creates a aura that cures random condition. Okay, sure, why not? This is a beta game, so don't judge the game by a cover. It's under development game. First boss? Is this the first boss? Or first serious boss? He's level 9, we are all level 6 and 7. I got some healing out. I guess with some healing I can do it. He's trying to target the archer, but he's not doing it. I think I spent the healing too soon. Go, let's attack the guy. He's cornered now. He has nowhere to go. He's immune? Oh, he left. He sent us tax collectors. Did the boss just run away? Oh my god. This is the most lazy boss I ever seen. It's a runaway boss. They're just getting attacked. They cannot attack there. And the sound skips too often. Oh, they're killing the Archer, those taxpayers. Oh my god. That's a really stupid ability, because imagine if they are all arrest me. You see, this is not an ability, this is being faggots. And I died, okay. I'll save the game. So we went to the first boss. We're not gonna give up on this first boss. We're gonna fight him again. There's clearly a lot of issues. And I just found another of the issues in respect of the game is that you get bugged. I did advertise. Don't know if I advertised that much I should. I guess I tweeted and on Facebook. But it's a game that no one plays, you see, that's why. It's a under development game. There's not much people playing, not much people watching. So I'm just gonna do this one because I need to maintain my Keymailer account. Just because of that. There's a lot of other games. Because I do need to play this game. I have to. Now there he goes. He's just calling the tax collectors. I'd rather face the tax collectors than the boss itself. But we're gonna finish this one and I'm gonna rate the game actually. Because there's still rating left. Need to rate it on Steam. Need to send my bugs. My bug report. Because yeah, there's a lot of bugs. Arrested. Cool. How much I love it. Oh my god, I just killed one of my characters. This is difficult to beat, and they send more tax collectors. And I get arrested again? I guess I need more level to beat this. But these are the worst bosses I can never expect. I'm slowed. So you see, this is faggot ass boss. Ah, the slow lasts forever. It's an eternity slow. It should be called a stun, bro. This should be called a stun. If I manage to win with this character, I'm gonna poop in my pants. With only one character, I'm gonna be bingo bango bongo. But this is gonna take eternity. I'd rather just die. I'd rather just die. No. No, sir. Bugs or feedback? Click here to visit our Google group. So let's go for the Google group. I think I applied for the Google group. But there's no need. I'm gonna bug report through Steam, which is easier. So let's go for the community. Let's give it a good reply. And okay, so let's talk about this game. The story. It is there. There's a story involved. It's a good story. Let me tell you. In my opinion, the story is actually better than the gameplay. Much better. So the game has a strong story. The gameplay, not that much. Graphics, they're good, but not so good. They need to be polished a little. I'm playing with everything on low, so don't judge me. So I cannot judge graphics for the best of them, so I judge them in good, because I don't know how much they would improve in the best graphics possible. I can actually try it. Let's go for the very high and just try it, and just get in a game loaded with very high and see the difference. You know, if this is very high, it dropped a lot of frames. Definitely dropped a lot of frames. Let me go closer. Okay, so graphics are not that bad. But these games are not about the graphics. Okay. Gameplay. It's pretty difficult to judge gameplay on a game like this, because the comparison games I have for Torn Tales are a little bit too good. Torn Tales is still developing, you know, of course, Torchlight and everything. But overall, I would give this game, in a scale of 10, I would give this game a 4. But it's a 4 that can change. It depends on the price that Torn Tales will have and what they'll do after the beta. So, for now the game is a 4 out of 10, because it still has a lot of work to be done. But in the future, this game has potential. So it has a lot of potential. It has a good story. The graphics are not that bad. They're actually good. But the gameplay still needs some tweaks. They have some good skill trees, some good abilities. The characters are quite refined. Okay. The monsters are different. They have different monsters. For now, for what I've seen. And I'm not being too kind. 4 out of 10 is not being too kind, because I'm being honest with the game. Because I know how much it's for. But if the game gets out of beta and they improve all the bugs, they fix everything, the game works fine, and there's no bugs, or just a few bugs, little bugs. They add more things. They had the multiplayer. This game can actually easily be a 6 out of 10, not more than that. If they had multiplayer, this can actually be a almost 7. But for now, it's a 4. And if they don't improve the beta, I can actually send it back to 3 out of 10, because it would be upsetting, because the soundtrack is suitable for the type of game, the story is suitable, but I don't see it happen for now. Hey, what's up, Oviedo? So this is what I have to say. That's what I have to say, that the game is a little bit sad, because it could really be a great game, but it's so underdeveloped. It needs a boost. This game needs a boost. But if this game gets the boost, they say, and if the game is worth €5 or $5, as they would say, it will be worth it. It's worth. It's worth at least 5 if the game gets developed, and if it goes through. And if you get multiplayer, nice. And I think they have ideas on those stuff, and I will share my ideas with them. But for now, the game is like this. It's a poor 4 out of 10. And that's what I can say. So when the game comes out, if the game comes up more than €5, not worth. If it comes €5 less, it's worth trying out. But only if the game gets tweaked. So that's my honest opinion on the game. I still have a lot of other games to play. Like, let me see. And I will do them next week. Let's see. I still have a lot of games to play. Let me check out my keys that I received. I have Dream Car Racing 3D, which is a really nice game. It's a really nice game. It's a game that you can build your car, a 3D model, like in 3D model programs. You can build your car in 3D motion and get the springs and the wheels, and you can mess up with it and test your car. So it's like taking your design programs and just getting the cars working. It's really good. Then you have Running Gods, which is like a platformer. I played a bit, and let me be honest, it's not a good game. Then you have Dragon Bros that I actually played with my girlfriend, Dragon Bros, and she actually liked it. It was the one with the little dragons. You can play co-op on the same keyboard. It's nice. It's nice. It's pleasant. You can play it. Then you have Floppy Heroes, which is a fun game just for fun. I have Aim Hero. Aim Hero is a aiming game that you can train your aim. If you're a Counter-Strike player, a Counter-Strike Source player, or even a shooter player, a first-person shooter, I recommend Aim Hero for you because it'd be handy. You can train your aim or reflexes of the crosshair. And then I have Ballistic Tanks, and the other ones I played them, all of them, yeah. So Ballistic Tanks is cool too. So yeah, this game is a 4 out of 0, but never mind. I'm being honest. This game's not that good, but it's a game. It's playable. It's available. I don't know for how much, but let me check it on Steam, because I don't know if they have a price for it yet. If they have a price for it yet, that's gonna completely change everything I said. Let's see the community central and see what people say. Okay, so there's people already complaining that they cannot pause. So there's a lot of complaints, problems in main menus. There's a lot of people already sending images. The game gets better when you play it in high settings, like 60 frames per second and 180p. It gets better on graphics, but my computer cannot go that far. Let's see the discussions about it. Problem in main menu, tactical flaws, please help, let's see screens. Not much, transmissions, there's no videos yet about it. There's some videos of gameplay. Of Russian people playing them. There's some guides, there's no guides, no analysis. Game's still developing. Let's visit the store page, this is what I wanted. So it's still not available. It's similar to Path of the Exile. So if you compare this game to Path of the Exile, this game is zero, because Path of Exile is a complete good example of what RPG in third person is really all about. So this is an RPG indie adventure. They actually have a good video, they have some good screenshots, but that's it. For now, still has a lot of bugs to solve, So I'm gonna leave my game. I will come back next week, maybe Monday night, I still don't know. First, let me check out my timings, but I don't know if this week I will be able to stream. I have a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna publish my screenshots and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be leaving. I have to do some shoppings right now. So this was just a quick stream. I don't want it to get further away. So 1 hour is enough for now. And I'll try to bring at least 1 hour a day at night. I will try that instead of doing 2 hours or 3 hours of stream, just doing like a little hour of a little bit of a game just to chill out. And I think that will work fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see if there's someone that I can pass up to. Oh, there's actually a lot of people. There's Exile, there's Foam. So I'm gonna go and give Foam's a host. Foam's TV. I think. What is he playing? Let's see what's he playing. He's just playing Rocket League.
Light spices wedges?
Yeah, he's playing Rocket League.
I'll drop back.
He has a funny voice. This guy has a funny voice, and the voice of him doesn't match the guy that's playing. So just watch a little bit of his stream and enjoy it. I'm gonna send him a host because he deserves, and then I'm gonna rate the game and do all the crappy stuff that I have to do because it is crappy. And let's host Foams /host and see you guys maybe tomorrow, don't know, but I'll keep up with that. So see you guys soon and see you tomorrow.